All right, well, you can turn it on me. Okay, so.
We'd have to step back. It can't see you, right?
You can't?
Now we can.
So, switching my camera into manual mode. And right now I want to be at, going down, but I'm going to go to 15 seconds at f8. And that's really just my best guess at what I want for the swing, this little piece of playground equipment here. I'm picking an area that's not completely dark, but it's got a little bit of light on it. And so now, start my 15 seconds. Sometimes I like to sing during that 15 seconds. I know the Jeopardy theme's a minute long, I believe, or 30 seconds, but 15 seconds is not that long to wait. Although it is. All right, so now I'm checking this out, and I'm looking at my monitor. It looks pretty spot on as far as what I like for the light, but I'm gonna look at the histogram. According to the histogram, I've got a lot down at the bottom. So I am gonna do one more exposure, and I'm going to increase it to 30 seconds. So I could also, actually, let's do this. Instead of f8, I'm just gonna go to f5.6, and then I'll go to 20 seconds. So it's just, I'm adding about a stop and a half, because the 15 to 20 adds just a little bit, but the f8 to 5.6 adds a full stop, which doubles the amount of light. So now pointing back at it. Got another 15 seconds to kill. Still don't have a good song in 15 seconds. The Oscar Mayer Wiener song, maybe. It's a 15-second thing, right?
Okay, how about you start singing it?
I can't remember how it goes.
Oh,
I
no.
wish I were an Oscar Mayer Wiener. Oscar Mayer, what I'd like to be.
Oh, it took it.
All right. So now I'm looking at the new one, and oh yeah, that looks a lot brighter. I look at the histogram. Actually, the histogram's still showing me like with no highlights. So I am gonna bump out to the 30 seconds, and I'll also go just a little bit wider with my aperture. Go to f5. It's kind of a half stop, so we should be almost 2 stops past the first one. So, and my choices are made not based on the picture, because the picture looked great to me in both cases, but in both cases the histogram told me I was off. And since I'm already out here, and it's just a 15-second investment, I guess now 30. But yeah, my choices were made, and like I said, it's just another 30-second investment once I'm out. So that's kind of why I'm making another one, even though I thought the first one looked great, and I thought the second one looked, well, the second one showed me that the first one wasn't as great as I thought it was. All right. Oh yeah, so, oh, I know the Oscar Mayer song that I know. It's My Baloney Has a First Name, it's Oscar. My baloney has a second. Oh, and we're done. All right, so now, yeah, my histogram's looking a lot more normal, and the picture itself, it's almost like it's daylight, but I like it. We're not losing any highlights.
Oh, you can really like see the sky in that one.
Yeah, so that's cool. All right, I think that's a good, that's how you do landscapes at night. All right, so now, well, it looks completely dark. I am gone to f8. It's still ISO 100, and I'm gonna go 25-second exposure. And so it's just Elsa sitting in almost complete darkness. I'm gonna take this light and just kind of shine it up and down her a little bit here. So she should just be lit on the one side. I want to take special care to light her big feet, and then up here to the head. She's sitting still, and really that feels like about enough light. I'm gonna go ahead. Oh, you see. All right, so kind of the next technique is I'm going to do Same thing, stick at F8 at 25 seconds. Instead of trying to light her, now I'm gonna do some light writing around her. All right, so this one is similar, just kicking around in the dark. I'm gonna do a 25-second exposure, but instead of trying to light Elsa completely, I am gonna light her a little bit so we can see her, but then I'm gonna come around and make some circles around her head, pointing right at the camera. And I don't know, maybe some points coming up out of her head. Kind of like a crown sticking out. And maybe walk around, put a little bit, and there we go. So, and now, let me show you what we made. Oh, come on. Oh. And right there is what we've made. All right, so this is Elsa sitting in a chair, and I've gotten my exposure out to 20 seconds. Even though I'm not in a particularly dark room, it is a pretty dimly lit room. And so by going to F22 at ISO 100, I'm able to get a 20-second exposure. So I'm gonna have Elsa sit there for about 10 seconds or so, and then get up and move, and the result will be a ghost picture. So yeah, just ignore the dog. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Get up and move. And the dog's gonna be a little bit of a ghosty blob herself, but all right. And there's our result.